Ugh, I hate that. I hate that so much. Generic intro in the theduckgoesmoo here, back with another Death Battle reaction. Today we have Mewtwo versus Shadow, which is super interesting to me because I have played Pokemon. I've seen the Mewtwo movie, or the movie that Mewtwo is basically based around. That was really a good one. You want to check out my last reaction, which was Joker versus Sweet Tooth. That was a phenomenal one. I'll leave it right up there. Also link down below in the description. Also a playlist on my channel with all of my other Death Battle reactions going in chronological order. Now the next one's Meta versus Carolina, but I've already watched that for Red versus Blue, and that is my Red versus Blue playlist. I might add it to this playlist just because you can have two in the same point, and that way it's chronological. I'm currently on a 5-win streak. I'm 24-18. I went 9 in a row wrong, and now I'm 5 in a row right. I'm super excited to get into this one though. This is Shadow, not Sonic. I think Shadow is also really fast. Mewtwo is amazing. I remember that movie as a kid. It was amazing. I watched it a couple years ago, and it was still amazing. But I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. This is the, oh god, I'm so loving Death Battle. I'm loving the support it's been getting. I love reading your comments. Leave some down below and agree or disagree and other Death Battles and stuff like that. Shout out to the patrons. They get the videos a day early, and allow me to have a paywall on the channel, which is super important to me. But let's go ahead and jump into Mewtwo versus Shadow. I'm also looking at these future ones, but let's jump on into it. Oh man, I'm on a 5-win streak. Okay, we got Shadow, which is a fast character, and y'all know I like speed.
Our combatants are always extraordinary in one way
Rainbow
or another,
Dash?
whether they're a superhero or a plumber.
But these two are
Mewtwo is kind of
literally built to
ridiculous,
show
though.
up the rest of their kind. Mewtwo, the genetically engineered Pokemon.
And
Yep.
Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form.
He's whiz and I'm boomstick.
The ultimate
And
life
it's our
form?
job to
Cell would like
analyze
that
their
word.
weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh man, dude. Come on. I want
Ago,
Mewtwo
a
to win,
brilliant
okay? I'm
scientist
biased going
named
into this.
Dr. Fuji was working to create a brand new life form which would change the world.
That's great and all,
Didn't they
but
use
he had
DNA
something
from
else
Mew?
in mind.
Fuji hoped his experiments would help him discover a way to resurrect the person he cherished most, his deceased daughter, Amber.
With unlimited resources
How come
funded
it's always
by
a
my
daughter?
money, he
Well,
figured
sometimes
out
it's a
how to
son.
clone his daughter's ball of consciousness. Because
What?
science!
But before he could finish, he had to create the most powerful Pokemon, a clone of the legendary Mew.
And
Yep.
he named him Mewtwo.
I love the interaction with
Yeah,
Mew and Mewtwo
Fuji
because
wasn't
Mew like
very
doesn't fight.
creative when it comes to naming, but when you can create a new life form with nothing but a fossilized eyelash, you know you're a master of genetic
Really?
engineering. A field I'd love to get more experience in myself.
Told you 1,000 times, Wiz. You're not gonna alter my DNA.
Why would he
What
do
are you
that?
talking about? I would never do that.
Always watching,
What
Wiz.
is this? What is going on here?
Growing up in a test tube, Mewtwo's only companions were Fuji's other test subjects, including Amber herself
yeah.
through some sort of psychic link.
Amber taught Mewtwo about the sun, the
Oh,
moon,
yeah, I remember
tears,
this.
and, life stuff. Oh, and also death when she died for good right in front of him.
Worrying this may be too mentally traumatic for the still infant Mewtwo, Dr. Fuji's team erased all memory of her. Unfortunately,
Oh.
this left Mewtwo with a feeling of loss and confusion, and no
And so he
memories
kills
to
everybody.
explain why.
With nothing
did he
else
not
to
kill
do,
everybody?
Mewtwo decided to take out all his aggression on all of humanity. Then he turned some stupid kid into stone, a bunch of Pokemon cried,
Yep.
and Mewtwo figured out humans aren't so bad after all.
Mewtwo
Yeah, that's
is
what
one
it
of
took.
the most powerful psychic
269.
Pokemon,
Nice.
defeating its foes with the
6'7"?
power of its mind.
I have
Wait
no
a
idea
minute,
he's that
you
tall.
keep calling him it.
Towers
Is
over
Mewtwo
Charizard.
a guy or a girl?
Well,
February
neither.
6th.
Technically, it's genderless.
Oh, how does it bang?
It doesn't.
It doesn't. It's one of
Bummer.
a kind.
Well, one thing's for
kinda.
sure, it's got balls. Of ghost energy that blow holes in stadiums. Had an onslaught of undodgeable stars, multiple types of defensive shields,
See,
and
Charizard
a
looks
healing
so big
ability
there.
for when those shields don't quite cut it.
Alongside its other abilities, Mewtwo's favorite move is
Psychic.
Psychic, a powerful form
Which
of
is super
telekinesis.
powerful.
With it, Mewtwo can effortlessly send enemies as heavy as a 500-pound Onyx flying through the air.
Okay,
can
but how
even
does he
make
handle
himself
speed?
Fly like a Zubat out of hell.
Also, it can augment its melee combat with psychic energy or occasionally a massive spoon.
Would you say
Where-
he sometimes spoons his enemies?
Isn't that like the Oxus or
Nothing
something?
about Mewtwo is cuddly, especially when it uses Hyper Beam or Psy Strike. Attacks so strong they can
What game is
incapacitate
this?
the toughest of Pokemon in a single hit.
And when trouble comes a-knocking, Mewtwo answers the door with a badass Mega Evolution.
Mewtwo is
Ugh,
one of the few
I hate
Pokemon
that.
capable
I hate that
of
so
Mega
much.
Evolving without the assistance of a trainer. As Mega Mewtwo Y, it gains enormous boosts in strength, defense, and speed.
What kind of
Making Mewtwo
Majin
powerful
Buu
enough to
thing is
fly
this?
into space while carrying a
411,
robot
he gets
bug
shorter.
monster.
Fast enough to breach escape velocity over 25,000 miles per hour, over 32 times the speed of sound.
So, really
Okay.
fast.
Mewtwo is so
That's really
skilled
fast.
in its psychic prowess, it can wipe specific
25,000
memories from dozens of people at once.
On top of all that, it can
Why are we
survive
hearing
a
it?
massive amount of abuse. Like the time it got double impaled by an alien Pokemon's tentacles. Didn't they censor that?
It effortlessly defeated most
Jesus
of the
Christ.
Pokemon champions,
That's
team,
Articuno.
including a legendary Articuno. It also
Articuno isn't
teleported an
that
entire
strong,
crater
right?
lake from the top of Mount Cana. This lake is comparable to a similar body of water in the real world, Lake Kilauea, which holds
That
over
looks
385 million tons of water.
Wow, that's almost enough power to lift my ex-wife on buffet day.
Being a psychic Pokemon, Mewtwo is naturally weak to
Got
bug,
him?
ghost, and dark type damage. Strange Dr. Fuji didn't pull that code out of his DNA, but whatever.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
you
it's
gotta
whatever.
have some sort of failsafe when you're making the world's most powerful Pokemon.
And then don't
yes,
use the
ultimate
failsafe.
failsafe against the most powerful psychic Pokemon. Bugs!
Oh God, it's a Caterpie!
What's wrong with
Get it away,
Caterpie?
it's spooky!
I was not born a Pokemon.
I never understood the
was
whole armor
created,
thing.
And my creators have used and betrayed me. So, I
The nostalgia.
stand alone.
Run. Wait, was Mewtwo ever in like a game that you could like catch or use him on your team? Like, is that ever been a
Years
thing?
ago, a
Okay, now
brilliant
we get.
scientist named Professor Gerald Robotnik, the grandfather of Sonic's forever balding nemesis, worked to create a
Oh,
new
really?
life form
Okay.
which would change the world.
It was
They're
called
related.
Project
Makes sense.
Shadow, a covert government operation to discover the secret to immortality.
That's.
Besides, you know, like
is that
diet and
a,
exercise, because fuck
is that a
that.
Gila monster?
In Professor Gerald's case, specifically for his granddaughter Maria, who was dying as a result of neuroimmune deficiency syndrome.
Now that I think
Here we
about
go.
it, Project Shadow is a pretty
this
scary
again.
name for a program that's all about curing diseases and saving humanity.
Maybe it has something to do with the program's secret pact with a hive-mind alien race called the Black Arms.
The what?
Perhaps.
Okay.
I haven't
What do you
played
get
Sonic,
when you
so.
take immortality, the cure of all diseases, aliens, and put them all together to make the ultimate life form?
You get super
get
speed.
a hedgehog.
Shadow the Hedgehog was the first step toward a perfect
Are
future.
his eyes different colors?
And during his time in Gerald's space laboratory, Shadow and Maria grew very close.
33.
Until they were
77.
separated by a bullet. Turns out the
Oh,
governments
no.
of the world weren't too fond of all the evil alien business, so they stormed the place, captured Shadow, and killed Maria right in front of him. 50 years later, Shadow escaped
50
and decided
years?
to take his revenge by just killing everyone. Until
Imagine
he
being
remembered
so mad
Maria's last
you
words
weren't
were pretty much,
for
"Don't
50
be a
years."
dick," so he changed his mind.
Now on the side of
50
good,
years.
Shadow dedicated himself to protecting the world from the forces of evil.
Turns
so
out
he
fighting
works
the
with
bad
Sonic?
guys isn't too hard when you've got super strength, super speed, helped along by some awesome rocket shoes, and
How
a
fast?
bucket of deadly chaos powers.
By channeling the potentially unlimited
Ah,
power of the
super
Chaos
speed.
Emeralds,
Tell me how fast.
Shadow can enhance physical attacks,
Speak
heal
dirty to
over
me.
time, and strike with powerful energy blasts. And with the power of
Okay.
Chaos Control, he can warp through space and distort time, slowing it down to
That's a little
crawl,
OP.
or with enough power, freezing it completely.
He's got so much
I don't think
power,
Mewtwo
he
can
can
do
only
that.
contain it all with 2 inhibitor rings around his wrists. Unless he gets all 7 Chaos
We've
Emeralds,
had another-
which he can use to transform into a Super
We've had
Saiyan
Shadow in
Shadow.
another one,
Super
right?
Shadow, yeah. As Super Shadow, he is completely invulnerable, can move at the speed
Or
of
is that
light,
me as
and has
Megazord?
unlimited access to the power of the Chaos Emeralds.
Dude, with the speed
Enough
of light.
power to stop the space colony Ark's collision with Earth, and to teleport a giant comet the size of a city. Assuming this rock is half hollow and using the density of concrete as a minimum base, this black comet must weigh at least 915 million tons.
That's a
Even
lot.
without his super form, Shadow
That's a
is
lot.
powerful enough to wipe out
Oh,
an
this one's
entire
like- this is
alien
close.
fleet in one blast. Fast enough to reach hypersonic speeds. And strong enough to play tug-of-war
Hypersonic.
with a giant space monster who is so big, he uses a planet a tenth the size of our moon as a chair. Naturally, when you've got this much power,
Okay.
you're probably a cocky dick.
Yes, Shadow is excessively overconfident in his abilities. Also,
Did
he
Mewtwo
has a
have any
terrible
flaws?
memory.
This guy's spent most of his life wondering who the hell he is.
They're both
And even when he does remember, he usually winds up losing his memories later anyway. To be fair, if I fell
like
from
this
outer
is
space and
relevant
all
to the
I lost
fight.
were my memories, I'd consider it a really good day. I
Is he
mean,
indestructible?
I lose them from just falling over at the bar.
That's probably not
Ooh.
because of the fall. Also, we can't forget that the Super Shadow form only lasts so long.
Then again, when you move at light speed and have control over space and time, who cares about time limits?
Not usually a
True.
problem for the ultimate life form.
Oh
Many
my
years
god.
ago, Professor Gerald Robotnik endowed me with the power of chaos control. A normal
I don't-
creature like yourself doesn't stand a chance against me.
I don't know.
All
I want a
right,
5-win
events
streak
are
right now.
set. Let's end this debate
Ah,
once and
God.
for all.
It's time for a death battle!
Oh god, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Shadow. He's the faster character. He may not be much faster, and he's also like the ultimate life form. Actually, I kind of want to change it. Cause like Mewtwo doesn't have like any flaws. I don't know. God, I don't know.
Get away!
I'm like, this is two different universes.
You are not welcome here. Leave this place.
What's your
I
problem?
feel like I got
freak?
this wrong. I feel like I got it
I
wrong.
know not its name, but it is black, red, and very annoying.
Oh man, my current record's 24 and 18. I feel like I got this one wrong. I feel like Mewtwo's gonna win. I'm sticking with Shadow. There's a giant spoon. Hello.
This'll stop you.
Another gem? What's he doing?
Just wait till he gets all the Infinity Stones.
I must know.
Must know. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
No.
Control.
You can also stop time. That's also really important. Ow. No. The Chaos Emeralds. I know I called them Infinity Stones. I know they're not the same thing. Okay.
Good try, monster. But
I remember I
you're
said,
done.
"What's a cactus?" Like reference something. So I was like, "What? You can't be serious."
Watch.
Oh God, they changed to a different universe. Oh, the fight's moving so fast. There's explosions going on.
Not this time.
How are you gonna stop this? What? Oh, he made him forget what he was doing.
Maria. Wait, where am I?
Where
Oh
am I?
my God,
You're
I'm
too quick.
glowing. Why am I glowing?
Shut up, voice act.
Sayonara.
That spoon? No. Him and that spoon. Well, how did... No! Is that it? Is it impaled by a spoon?
You know, Wiz,
Yeah.
when we started Death Battle, I don't think we
Yeah.
ever expected to see someone die by spoon.
Yeah, Shadow
The
may
blunt-
have had the
it's like-
advantage in pure speed and power, but this time...
Do you agree or
Ray
disagree?
defeated
Let me know in
Brawl.
the comments. I read every
Mewtwo got the
comment.
rundown on all Shadow's abilities simply by reading his mind, giving it the knowledge it needed to counter or avoid crazy powers like chaos
Yeah.
control.
Ultimately, there
Like I
was
said, I thought I
nothing
got
really
it
stopping
wrong.
Mewtwo from just taking over Shadow's mind, and its impressive durability.
The
and
strength
healing
didn't
power
come
bought
into it.
enough time to do so.
Yeah.
Pretty hard to win a fight when your opponent can make you forget what you're doing and who you are in an instant.
Shadow has been mind controlled before, and has always relied on outside help
Didn't know
to
that.
recover. Even while Super
didn't know
Shadow
that.
was physically invulnerable, this form didn't protect his mind. Like that time he fell from space, and then the worst game ever happened.
Yeah,
Why does
Shadow
he have
was
a
gonna
gun?
lose, sooner or later.
The winner is Mewtwo.
They must have put him on a limit. Oh man, the next one
time on Death
is
Battle.
it's Carolina versus Meta, which I've already reacted to. That's over in my it's over in my Red versus Blue playlist. I might add it to this playlist. You ever wonder why we're here? By the way, you ever wonder why we're here?
Hey, yeah? You ever
I
wonder
have reacted to all of Red
who'd win in a
versus Blue.
fight between Carolina and the Meta?
And at this point, Screw Attack had already joined the Rooster Team. It was a great fight. It wasn't
No,
the first Death
only
Battle I ever
hopeless
watched,
nerds
though.
on the internet care about that kind of crap. Yeah. Why do you think I'm asking you?
It's such a good fight. July 30th.
Just picture
Well,
it.
today's
It'd be
July
totally
3rd.
Badass.
They have
Hey guys, I'm Chad. I play Boomstick.
Oh man, yeah, I got that one wrong. It's whatever. 24-19 now, I think, is my record. That was such a close one. I mean, it's hard for me to go against speed. Mewtwo is fast, and Mewtwo kind of didn't have any flaws, so I kind of wanted to switch to Mewtwo. But God, that was a really, really close one in my opinion. And I didn't know stuff about Shadow, you know. So, oh God, this is an interesting one. But definitely let me know if you agree or disagree and why. And if you have any memories tied to these games. And God, I really need to get out my Game Boy Advance and play some like Emerald Pokemon. I remember I did it before. I did it in high school whenever like finals were going on, because I would always finish my test before everybody else. So I would just put it in my cargo short pocket and I would just pull it up, because it's not a phone. So nobody was like, is he allowed to do that? Just like when I wore Heelys in high school. Teachers were just like, are there wheels in your shoes? You can't. Is there a rule against this? So, you know, that's a bit of a tangent, but I hope you're having a great day. Hopefully this made your day just kind of a little bit better. Let me know, like I said in the comment section. I read every single one of them. Hope that you're subscribed to see all those future videos. Check out the meta in Carolina. It'll be added to this playlist afterwards, or to my red versus blue playlist. But next is going to be Cammy and Sonya, and I look forward to see you there. But until then, take care and cue the music.
We were